Red City. Does it make you think of Indians?
That was fast.
I know. I've got a pretty bad grade.
Hang on.
Wow, my co-commentator's already fucking up. Nameplates on, engaged. Spawning in the top left, we have Sync. Was the co-caster for me. Did a decent job. Very appreciative of him. And he's going to be the Yellow Terran taking on Goki, who slayed Nobilis with great fashion in the last game. Proved that he ain't no buster. He is here to play, here to stay, ready to make Bubble proud. We'll see what he can do in the great matchup, Terran versus Terran. I haven't actually seen a Terran versus Terran matchup since Hellbats got nerfed. I don't know if they still do that or not. If they do, whatever. It's still crap. Terran's a shit race. People who play it are faggots or Democrats. Either or. Same tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. How do you feel about that? What's your political status? You have bunk beds. You're for sharing.
My political status?
Yeah.
Independent, I guess. I don't really.
Independent? No. I'm not playing. You're not old enough to vote, are you, though?
I'm 1 year behind, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so. You're not independent, you just don't know anything yet. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Do we have the barracks? Let me put the production tab. Okay, I got the production tab up before anybody complained. We do have the faster refinery coming from. Just kidding, the slower refinery coming from Sync. I imagine they're both going to get Reapers. Is that what Terrans do? We'll say that's what they do. I think they'll do that. One Reaper from each, just to see if they can poke, get an SCV, see what's going on. The scouting information is great.
There's Sync's.
And there's one Reaper coming, and we'll see if a Reaper's coming from here. Reaper. No, a Marine, actually.
A factory.
Marine and Factory. Well. So, the only thing I can suggest from this is that Goki's going to be getting Factory units. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's pretty likely.
Okay. So, 2 Reapers
Unless
actually
he's gonna use
on
the
the
scout.
way. You never know.
Apparently no one did that.
Because that's what they
Brood
did in
War,
Brood War. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for listening. I appreciate that I have some fans here.
Fans, I guess.
Nope, that's what you are. So we have the 1 Marine against the 1 Reaper. I feel like this Reaper could do a significant amount of damage.
Oh, is he gonna go for Blue Flame Hellions?
Does he have the armory up?
No, but he has the tech lab on the factory and he's saving up a bunch of gas. It looks like he's gonna get, yep, Blue Flame Hellions, there we go.
You don't need an armory for that anymore?
No, you never did.
You heard it here first, folks. You don't need an armory for Blue Flame Hellions.
To help back later. Like.
I apologize for my idiotic brother.
I forgot.
Tell him to get in the bottom bunk and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well.
Okay, Blue
I
Flame.
sleep on the top anyway, so.
That's what I'm saying. Tell him to get in his bed and shut the fuck up. Blue Flame Hellions coming on. Command Center coming quickly from Mr. Sync. I'm not exactly sure if he knows exactly what's up. I imagine he has a good idea, but that tech lab could mean a lot of things. But I assume if he saw it spinning, that's the only thing that could be going on right now.
Yeah. He did actually see it upgrading, so I assume that's what he. I assume that he would infer that's what's going on.
Because every other upgrade needs an armory, so.
Right. I hope he knows
Well,
that.
I mean, I think all 3 need an armory, but.
Blizzard doesn't think so, apparently.
Well, he definitely knows it now because those Reapers were shot down by those magnificent blue flames of death. Blue is just so much more hotter than orange. Proven fact. Sync has helium of his own to counteract, and the damage is going to be so much less because heliums are indeed light armored. Not that I had to double check or anything.
Goku actually, or Goki, sorry. He's actually focusing down the Hellions and not just A-moving like Sync was, so he just left all the Hellions damaged rather than focusing one down and then keep on moving on to the next one. But he is going to clean this up with the landed Viking.
I guess the worker count, I think he lost, what, 2 or 3 there? Or 3?
Now this is interesting. Goki. I don't know why I keep thinking that's Goku.
You say it one more
Goki
time,
actually...
you're kicked out of the call.
Okay,
Pressure.
I'm sorry. Goki actually taking a faster third. This is...
Oh, yes.
I've never actually seen anything like that.
Probably feeling a little bit confident for his tech choice, his path, and, you know, why not? Why not? Especially, I think this would be really good against Sync, because I don't think he's one to really expect something so out of the normal. He plays on tradition.
Yeah. He's actually really oversaturated in his main. I'd love to see him transfer some of those down to his natural.
They're on their way, as you speak.
Oh, nice.
Once you, you know, stop ear hacking Sync. So, Hellion, haven't seen a Hellbat this whole entire cast. I, don't even know what to say right now.
They're just making SCVs and Hellions.
Not really committing much to their gas. Where is their gas going? They don't have much. Is it upgrades or? I have no idea.
Well, Goki
Vikings?
actually throwing him down in armory, so it looks like he's gonna go for some sort of mech composition. Which sort of makes sense just because he got the blue fame anyway, and that transfers over to the Hellbats when he gets transferred to Cerberus.
Exactly. You can do Hellbat drops or anything like that. Doesn't have, well, there's a starport over there. Not putting any type of add-on for it. Maybe he's gonna live somewhere.
Sync starting tank production and throwing down an engineering bay, so it looks like he's just gonna go for tank mine, or tank bio.
And getting blue flame as well. Even things up. You don't want to be the only person, you know, shooting blue.
Yeah.
Man, gin's a rough drink. I really need to, I should have taken it a little bit more easy.
Yeah. Probably should have mixed it with something instead of just drinking it with club soda or whatever.
No, I'm mixing it with something. It's cut. I would be somebody to drink warm gin though. No big deal. Just straight. And we have the sensor tower. It's nice to see that. They were a very underutilized unit, I think, in the whole entire of Wings of Liberty era. I mean, you saw them every now and then, but I really like them. So who'd you say has the specific advantage here? Supplies are dead even. Sync does have one more supply depot, so... And he is getting tanks. I don't think... we have a drop coming in the back, actually, here. Blue Flames, they're really going to wreck those SCVs.
He caught him right as he was moving
out too.
Really unlucky.
No, he's stream hacking. It's okay. And they're gonna be able to not quite escape. Vikings were there to say something about that.
So now we have the Hellbat production beginning. As soon as he loses all those Hellions, you see both players about to clash in the middle here. Oh man.
We have Hellions versus tanks.
That never really ends well.
The wall is up. It does have a little bit of siege there to keep him from going to the third. And the Hellions are going to get cleaned up, except for that one escaping. He's going to tell the tale.
No, this is kind of weird. Oh, never mind. Those are Syncs. I'm an idiot. Sync actually transitioning into mech of his own.
Yeah, they both
So-
definitely want a mech path when he, when siege tanks, armory, all that. This is definitely going to be a mech on mech game. The only big difference is finally Goki did get tanks of his own.
Yeah, and he's had that third for a lot longer. Which is actually starting to scare me. How much income does he have over him?
And the gas as well is really what's killer right now. That's the big difference when it comes to these unit compositions.
Sync actually with significant SCV lead, 75 to
64. Well, that's just from the kill count.
Oh yeah, he killed a bunch, didn't he?
14.
14.
Sync's doing his push here. Can you scan that? Does know about everything right now. Can kill these rocks off, siege the third, take that position. I do think Goki will get his units in position. I wonder if these Vikings are going to land on those tanks.
I'd be surprised if they did. I think he's just going to use those to get vision.
I feel like he had a good chance to land on them in the back and kill a couple off, but I don't know anything about this matchup.
Neither do I. I'm trying to do my best, but
And we both play Zerg. People that play
Yeah.
Zerg don't care about anything else but Zerg, so sorry to the viewers out there.
well, I just don't care about Terran. Protoss is kind of interesting, but
Nah.
I mean, it'd be interesting if everyone that played them wasn't a huge faggot.
We do have the high sec auto tracking coming on.
And the pause coming on as well.
That's why we have this pause screen we can look. Got 2 sensor towers, vision's going. I guess Goki probably set to busy. I assume he forgot. I assume that people are nice. Cheating at this game is just silly, especially in a clan war. I mean, cheat on ladder all you want. That's so not personal. Who cares? But a clan war, I really don't think people ever cheat. But that's just me.
It's kind of silly whenever they do.
Sync is going to be setting up shop outside of Goki's base. Does have a nice standoff here going on. Can't imagine he's going to be able to do much with this. Killing more rocks, going to make sure he has mobility to all angles. Try to see if he can get Goki out of position, but right now this looks like an atypical 3 base on 3 base. However, Sync does have his 4th up going right now.
I think we just reached the point where they just sit and wait for one to make a mistake.
Well, not even about making a mistake, but if you can get that 4th up longer than the other guy, I mean, he can have the gas advantage. If he loses his army, he can rebuild it. You don't want to lose all of it, but it gives you the option to be more aggressive.
Oh, here we go.
No, that's just one tank. The position was already lost there.
Yeah, but never mind.
Sync did
Any
not,
sort of like movement right now is interesting to me,
Yeah.
just because they're just sitting back and waiting.
He could have taken that opportunity to see that, he had a lot of his army going down to that position to move up, maybe to put pressure on the third, but I think he just wants to back off. He knows that Goki does not have his 4th, and he wants to secure any advantage he has.
Yeah. What's interesting to note is that while they're both max, Goki actually has a huge lead in army slide just because Sync has 92 SCVs.
And here we go. We got a big battle going on here. Sync really did not want him to get this 4th, but he couldn't quite push up enough in time to get the advantage to deny that. Is that actually a 5th he's got going on over there? Yeah, 5th base. We'll have the economic advantage, does have more SCVs. You can totally see that by the resource count. It's 2-1 right now. But when armies are maxed, that's not going to matter too much.
And it looks like he's throwing down a bunch of tech labs on the Star Force to bring in battle cruisers once this army becomes gone. Oh,
And
walking
he's
straight
moving
down
in,
the tank
and
line.
I actually don't dislike this that much. It did a good amount of damage, and Sync is desperately behind in upgrades right now. We have 3-3 going on, whereas Sync does not even have 3-3 going. He just now is getting +2 on armor.
This could actually be a pretty nasty timing. His fusion core just finished up. So he can't even make battle cruisers yet, so he's using those to make
He actually just destroyed a ton of SCVs.
Wow, 41 killed now.
It is 96 to 55 army supply, but 91 to 35 SCVs. So he does have the opportunity to do a push right now, but that's really running thin as Sync's going to be able to rebuild very quickly.
Yeah.
What's in production right now? We have 4 Ravens. No battle cruisers yet. Is that?
There should be some
We do
on
have
the way right
Yamato.
after this. Yep, there we go.
There we go, 1 on the way. So this is Goki's chance to really do some aggression, get back at what he's lost, but he does have quite a bit of ground to catch, I think. 41 SCVs, that's really a lot.
And we see he's double expanding. He's just sort of out of desperation because he knows he's so far in economy.
Exactly. That was probably 27 SCVs that he lost on that Hellion push that I did not see because...
I think it was 30 because he killed 13 before that, right?
14, so 27 plus 14, 41.
Oh, okay. And now, just because of that economy, Sync is already remaxed.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got 3 more battle cruisers in production, and once these come out, I don't think there is really anything that Goki can do about it.
Army supplies 108 to 85. It's really starting to even out quite a bit.
Yeah, but it sort of becomes a matter of like which army composition is better.
Exactly.
Because now Sync has got battle cruisers.
Mech versus mech, though, is really not about what's better than what. It's honestly about position.
Right, but you know, what do I know? It's required.
Got this battle going on here, and he can't afford to really just throw units at, and he's going to clean this up, keep his 3, 4, 5, 6th base.
Wow.
Yeah, the
Sync actually didn't have any air superiority in that battle, but it doesn't even really matter.
No.
He just has more stuff. Even with the upgrade disadvantage, he's just able to crush that army.
and that upgrade disadvantage is going to be taken care of in about 30 seconds. Sync is at a very good advantage here, especially once he gets, you know, a handful of battle cruisers to really man his push.
And I don't think Goki's actually been making very many SCVs behind this, because he's still only at around 45.
50, yes. Wow. 50 to 73. Sync is ahead in army supply and workers and more bases. I think he's just going to move out, really cripple the damage, or cripple the bases and try and end the game. Even gets both those Whittle Mines.
Goki trying to get out some battle cruisers of his own, but he just does not have the economy for it. He's only been able to get out one.
None in production right now. Okay, he does have one?
He has one.
I see it right there.
Oh, two actually. He doesn't even have Yamato for them though.
Yeah. This is looking grim for Goki.
And this should be it right here.
fitting that the last game of the series I get to see the most OP unit ever. And that's what we were doing wrong the whole time, obviously.
What, not make Hellbats?
Exactly. I expect a GG at any minute, and it's first to 5, right? So this is the last game. Okay, great. There goes all that. He can rebuild. We have 4 Hellbats, 2 Thors in production. That's not going to be enough to stop this push.
No way, no how. Last Viking goes down, and there's... I don't know why he's still in the game, honestly.
Yeah, it's the last game. Let him fight.
Yeah. And they seem kind of demoralized. There it is. GG.
You never know. Idra would have left by now if he was winning.